The right understanding of any matter and a misunderstanding of the same matter do not wholly exclude each other. Youth is happy because it has the capacity to see beauty. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. Don't bend. Don't water it down. Don't try to make it logical. Don't edit your own soul according to the fashion. Rather, follow your most intense obsessions mercilessly. I cannot make you understand. I cannot make anyone understand what is happening inside me. I cannot even explain it to myself. Slept, awoke, miserable life. I have the true feeling of myself only when I am unbearably unhappy. By believing passionately in something that still does not exist, we create it. The non-existent is whatever we have not sufficiently desired. Writing is utter solitude, the descent into the cold abyss of oneself. I write differently from what I speak. I speak differently from what I think. I think differently from the way I ought to think, and so it all proceeds into deepest. Writing is a deeper sleep than death. Just as one wouldn't pull a corpse from its grave, I can't be dragged from my desk at night. A book must be the axe for the frozen sea within us. If the book we are reading does not wake us, as with a fist hammering on our skull, why then do we read it? There is an infinite amount of hope in the universe, but not for us. I do not speak as I think, I do not think as I should, and so it all goes on in helpless darkness. They say ignorance is bliss. They're wrong. I usually solve problems by letting them devour me. Beyond a certain point there is no return. This point has to be reached. First impressions are always unreliable. I have spent all my life resisting the desire to end it. Just think how many thoughts a blanket smothers while one lies alone in bed, and how many unhappy dreams it keeps warm. You can hold yourself back from the sufferings of the world. That is something you are free to do, and it accords with your nature. But perhaps this very holding back is the one suffering you could avoid. From a certain point onward, there is no longer any turning back. That is the point that must be reached. It would have been so pointless to kill himself that, even if he had wanted to, the pointlessness would have made him unable. They're talking about things of which they don't have the slightest understanding, anyway. It's only because of their stupidity that they're able to be so sure of themselves. Believing in progress does not mean believing that any progress has yet been made. There are two cardinal sins from which all others spring: impatience and laziness. It is not necessary to accept everything as true, one must only accept it as necessary. A melancholy conclusion, said K. It turns lying into a universal principle. The Kafka paradox. Art depends on truth, but truth, being indivisible, cannot know itself. To tell the truth is to lie. Thus the writer is the truth, and yet when he speaks he lies. I am too tired, I must try to rest and sleep. Otherwise I am lost in every respect. What an effort to keep alive! Erecting a monument does not require an expenditure of so much strength. Sleep is the most innocent creature there is, and a sleepless man the most guilty. Hold fast to the diary from today on. Write regularly. Don't surrender. Even if no salvation should come, I want to be worthy of it every moment. Logic may indeed be unshakable, but it cannot withstand a man who is determined to live. I do not read advertisements. I would spend all of my time wanting things. You can choose to be free, but it's last decision you'll ever make. You are free, and that is why you are lost. I lack nothing. I only needed myself. Better to have, and not need, than to need, and not have. In man's struggle against the world, bet on the world. This tremendous world I have inside of me. How to free myself, and this world, without tearing myself to pieces. And rather tear myself to 1,000 pieces than be buried with this world within me. We photograph things in order to drive them out of our minds. My stories are a way of shutting my eyes. God gives the nuts, but He does not crack them. He is terribly afraid of dying because he hasn't yet lived.